Hi Mandy, this is my dog Aries. This one might feel like a roller coaster, but I want you to come along for the ride, please. Now we can imagine the concept of someone misbehaving. I want you to think about someone misbehaving in your environment. Someone misbehaving around you, doing not okay things in your vicinity. Whether it's your child, a stranger, whether it's a group of people, an individual, how are we going to respond and shape our response and our surroundings thus to change it for the better? I want you to now think about how violence only teaches us that violence is okay. Violence only teaches that violence is okay. And all the things I'm saying are backed up by evidence and research. I've done a lot of behavioral research in how humans learn, the process of that, and all the research on that as well, a little bit, somewhat in my life. But yeah, someone's misbehaving around you. How are we going to respond to shape this situation for the better for everyone involved? And we have to keep in mind all the moral choices and even the immoral choice of violence only teaches that violence is okay, and therefore is not that productive. It's not the most overall productive. It's not like, it's just showing that that's an answer to a question when violence is not ever the answer to the question, really. It's not the most productive thing. There's more productive things to be doing. So we could be doing more productive things, such as communicating, speaking. Communication is key. Community is key. We are all humans. That makes us a we, because we're humans in a group. We are humanity. And we have to keep all of these things in mind. Aries is chewing apart his toy, so I apologize for that. It is not sane to be sane in an insane environment, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you put someone into a really, really hectic, chaotic environment, it wouldn't make any sense. That would be insane of a response if they're fully mentally sound in this really, really hectic, insane environment. That's just not like how things work, evidence-wise, that we've seen, that we can observe. Observably, we have not. Yeah, we have to look at everything objectively based on observation, ultimately. Now I want you to think about when helping someone misbehaving learn and do better, how we respond to it. How are we going to respond to it? Especially if we have the moral idea of communication in mind and violence in mind, the immoral solution. It's not really a solution. None of them are solutions. We're all ever growing, ever healing. We're just in the process. So this is a part of the process, of a continuing process. And we want to evolve and feel better. We all want to feel okay. We all want to grow. We all want our families to feel okay. So we have to look at ourselves as individuals like I've mentioned in some previous videos. And then we have to look at where our feelings are deriving from. Then we have to look at the feelings that are not okay, that are happening and being embodied out into the open and directed at people and others. What are these feelings causing these behaviors of these issues in this world? And whether it's your own insecurity holding you back, whether it's your own greediness holding you back, what is your own issue, your own feelings affecting your behavior, thus affecting your reality, your world? So what bad feelings are in there? And then we have to look at what bad feelings are in the world. What do we see objectively? What can we observe? And therefore take into account, learn from, and shape ourselves to respond better. And in this continuous process of growing, evolving, evolution, growing for the better, feeling better, as we all want to do. We can look at things such as greediness, exploitation, and people being overly controlling towards others as not being nice towards others. It doesn't feel great when someone's controlling, exploiting you, being greedy to the extent that they're gonna put you in pain just so they can feel better, when we could all be helping each other feel better, ultimately. Aries, come here. Go sit down. Go sit down. You're okay. Yeah. I know I'm talking at a phone right now in a bright light. And it's strange, but you're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Sorry about that. So how do we morally respond to abuse? How does one morally respond to people abusing them? And that's where that reference earlier comes in, where violence is not the most productive. Violence only teaches that violence is okay, that violence is an answer. It's not the most productive. It's a snake eating its tail. It's counterproductive. So we had to look at communication, one of the more productive ways of learning, evolving for the better, and shaping behaviors. Learning is one of the best ways to shape behaviors. Speaking up, speaking, communication. Communication is key. Community is key. We are all humans. Therefore, we are all in the group of humans, making us a we. As in, we are we, and we are humanity. Like, we are all humans on this globe. Whether you believe in one thing, whether you look one way, whatever you want to take it as, at the end of the day, we are all humans on this earth. And at the end of the day, we can look at things objectively, see why they're happening, and then we can choose how we respond to things. Do we want to respond in ways that are good and we can evolve and feel better? And do we want our families to feel better? Do we want to feel better as individuals? Do we want to feel better as a humanity? We do. We don't want our family to suffer.